Hi everyone, it's Danny. So today we're going to be answering a question sent by John. And yeah, he is dealing with a situation. Now, he has a phal orchid that he got to spike twice, and every time the last one or two buds are just about to open and then they wrinkle up and never open. Everything seems okay with the other orchids, and they are in the same environment. But he really doesn't know what the problem is, and yeah, what do I think about it? Well, up until now, I would say that it has to do with the environment. Something changed. You forgot to water it. You watered it too much, and so on and so forth. Until this little lady here started to act up on me. So, yeah, okay, my orchid is healthy. It's actually super healthy. Roots are really healthy. She looks happy. Everything is okay. I keep her in the same environment with everybody else, just like you, John. And yeah, look what happens to her. All the buds are starting to blast. Now, either it's the first buds, either you're ending up with the last buds dropping. It's a frustrating situation, and I've reached to the conclusion it doesn't really have to do with the environment in just some cases. So I did a little digging up, and here's what I found. So okay, if you didn't know, the Phalaenopsis in stores are actually multiple or actually complex hybrids. What this means is that people obtain them by hybridizing species, they cross them with their hybrids, and so on. For hundreds of years, they got really hybridized like this. Now, why do they do that? Well, in order to obtain long flower spikes, big flowers, a lot of flowers on the flower spike actually, because many of the species, the natural species, don't produce long flower spikes, and they don't produce so many flowers. Anyway, I won't bore you with it. If you don't know about it, now you found out, you can research the subject more, but if you already know about it, yeah, okay, let's think what this means for an orchid. Well, its actual genetic code tells it to produce shorter flower spikes and few flowers. But the newly acquired genetic code tells it to produce longer flower spikes and lots of blooms. So sometimes certain hybrids, and I'm not referring to all the hybrids, certain individuals have a sort of a genetic glitch, I would call it. And yeah, what happens is they cannot support all these flowers, even though they're healthy, even though the environment is okay. They just cannot support all the flowers, although they do try to produce them. So I've researched this problem. It happens, and some people suggest it is a genetical problem. Now, how to avoid it? Well, I have a bad news for you guys. The orchids, the Phalaenopsis orchids you find in stores, they might really not be quality hybrids because they are mass-produced in nurseries. They're just massively produced that nobody actually selects them anymore. They don't select the best hybrids, the best individuals from every species. Only a passionate grower can do that, maybe. This is why some orchids get awarded, some don't. Some hybrids display a particular endurance into sustaining all these flowers, while other hybrids might not. They might have really small differences between the flowers, so you really don't know exactly which of the specific hybrid can take all the flowers or which one has glitches. So I am thinking there is a possibility that we might get some glitchy hybrids when we buy from stores. This is why if you want to buy a certain variety that you absolutely love, if you want to buy the best hybrid there is, maybe you should go for a nursery that is reputable, that maybe has its own developers, and you know, just gives more attention to their hybrids and their sources, if they buy seedlings or if they buy seeds, or I'm not even sure how this works, but I'm guessing now. So yeah, the ones you find in stores are not the best quality hybrids. This is why they're so cheap. They just produce them massively each year, all the time, and there is no rigorous selection of them. So, dear John, I believe that your orchid is healthy. If you say it's healthy and everything looks fine and the environment is appropriate, I would say it's as healthy as it can be, but it might be a glitchy hybrid. It might be due to its genetics. If this happened twice already, then it could possibly be a hybrid thing. This could be what happened to my little orchid. I admit it, when I bought it, it did have some flowers, but when I got it home, all of them fell. Everything. So it might just be a sensitive hybrid. Maybe its brothers are faring better to life in a windowsill, but this particular individual does not, because there's no other explanation I could find. So, yeah, there's always a chance I am wrong. There's always a chance we do something wrong and we don't even realize it. You never know. You can only do your best, but if years and years in a row you don't obtain the results you want, it might just be an unfortunate case of a bad hybrid or a glitchy hybrid. So, okay, thank you for sending in the question. These are my 2 cents. I just discovered it recently as well and thought it would be interesting to share it with you. So, yeah, hopefully I shed some light, and thank you for sending the question. Again, if you have any other questions, guys, pop them in a comment section below, and I'll try to answer and show you if I have something similar, or you know, try to help you out. So, okay, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos about orchids, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.